originated from the internal combustion engine turbines, foundry operation mean metal casting industries, and from the petroleum refinery. These alkenes are including the top 50 chemicals which are produced in every year, which are produced in very large amount in every year. These alkenes are the among the top 50 chemical produced each year with the annual worldwide production of several billion kg. So in a year, several billion kg of the alkenes are produced in a year, which and mostly the 50 or around about 50 chemicals are produced which are present in the atmosphere in very large amount. What are these alkene? These are actually the monomers which are polymerized to create different polymers such as the plastic, which is polyethylene, polypropylene, polystyrene, synthetic rubber, styrene, butadiene, and polybutadiene. Some paint, latex paint, which is the styrene, butadiene, and other. They have some other application also. Some these are either directly released into the atmosphere, but they are also released from the partial combustion and the cracking of the alkanes at higher temperature, and particularly in the internal combustion engine. So these alkenes can be directly released into the atmosphere, or they can be indirectly converted into the alkenes by the cracking of the alkanes or some internal combustion engine. They are also produced. Next, unsaturated hydrocarbons are the alkynes, which occur very less in the atmosphere as compared to the alkenes. Some of the pollutants are the acetylene, which is used as the fuel for the welding torch, and 1-butene, which is used in the synthetic rubber manufacturing. So the alkynes are less present as compared to the alkene in the atmosphere. The next pollutants are the aryl hydrocarbon. Aryl hydrocarbons are actually, aryl mean aromatic hydrocarbons, which are monomers of the different polymer which are used in the polymer industries. And so these aryl hydrocarbon are used in the manufacturing of monomers, plasticizer in polymers, such as the styrene is a monomer used in the manufacturing of the plastic and synthetic rubber. See, single ring aryl compound like benzene, which has a single aryl compounds, are also present in the lead-free gasolines. These aryl hydrocarbons are also used as a solvent. One example is the cumene. Cumene is also converted into phenol and acetone, which are the other type of the pollutants. So after the oxidation, it may be produced in phenol and acetone as a byproduct. So these are the common atmospheric pollutants. Some hydrocarbon also contain single benzene ring, or some contain naphthalene derivative and the as atmospheric pollutants. Some of the unconjugated rings mean when there is no alternating single or double bond, which are so these compounds are called unconjugated rings, are also present in the atmospheric pollutant. These allyl or aromatic hydrocarbons are also the primary ingredient of the tobacco smoke, and so that's why they are contributing to the indoor environmental pollution as compared to the outdoor environmental pollution. Similarly, the polycyclic aryl hydrocarbon mean when different aromatic groups are combined with each other, then they form polycyclic aryl hydrocarbons, which are also present in the form of aerosol. And because their vapor pressure is very low, and they can be easily converted into the form of some liquid or aerosol particles. In these polycyclic hydrocarbons, there are very less number of hydrogen as compared to the carbon. So these also can be produced by the partial combustion of the coal, and these compounds are also considered as the very important pollutants in the environment. The next pollutant are the aldehyde and ketones, which contain the carbonyl functional group. So they are called as carbonyl compound. These species can be formed by different reaction intermediates. Uh, these species can be firstly prepared by the photochemical oxidation of the atmospheric hydrocarbon. Mean the photochemical oxidation of the hydrocarbon firstly produce the carbonyl compounds, which are the aldehyde and ketone. Formaldehyde is very important organic pollutant, which is produced in 1 billion kg of its amount is produced annually, and it is used in the manufacturing of the plastic resins, lacquers, dyes, and explosive. Lacquers actually means the polish which is used in the finishing of the furniture, or polish, or these paints which are used for the finishing of the materials or furniture, they are called as lacquers. Actually this is type of a paint, and dyes and explosives, these use the formaldehyde. Human can be exposed by this formaldehyde in the manufacture and use of the phenol, urea, and melamine resin plastics, and formaldehyde containing adhesive in pressed wood products such as the particle boards. So human can be affected by the formaldehyde in these areas, and especially these if the wood containing formaldehyde, then they are if this wood is used in the form of the is used for the manufacturing of the mobile homes construction, so the human can be easily affected by this formaldehyde. But if we improve the manufacturing process, or use the wood which has less formaldehyde in the synthetic building material, we can reduce its risk, and so we can avoid the contamination of the formaldehyde. It is present mostly in the form of the gas. The other pollutants is acetaldehyde, which is used in the manufacturing of the acetic acid, plastics, and the raw materials. Similarly, acetone is the another organic carbonyl pollutants, whose amount is about a billion kg of acetone is produced in each year, as which is used as a solvent, and it has different application in the rubber, leather, plastic industries. Another carbonyl pollutant is the ethyl ketone, which is a low boiling solvent used for the coating and adhesive, and for the synthesis of the other chemical it is also used. These carbonyl compounds are produced into the atmosphere from different sources and different processes, which include the direct emission from the internal combustion engines, exhaust, incinerators, emissions, and spray painting, polymer manufacturing, painting, photochemical manufacturer, and lacquer manufacturer. So these pollutant can be produced from the different sources. Formaldehyde and acetaldehyde are produced by different microorganisms. Similarly, acetaldehyde is also produced by some vegetations. These aldehydes are also a source of production of the free radicals, similarly as the nitrogen dioxide is a source of production of the free radicals, which are produced by the absorption of the light by these aldehyde and nitrogen dioxide. These compounds are the chromophore, which cause the color to the compound, and they by the absorption of the light. These carbonyl compounds mostly absorb light in the ultraviolet region, and the most abundant ketone is, as we know, is the acetone, which is produced by the oxidation of the propane, isobutane, isobutene, and the other hydrocarbons. Some of the organic pollutants come from the biogenic emission or biomass burning, and some very less amount is produced from the direct anthropogenic emission. And this degradation of the acetone mean photolysis. In the presence of light, it may decompose into the PAN, which are the peroxyacyl nitrates, and which are usually the are very highly reactive free radicals, and these radicals can be removed from the atmosphere by the reaction of the other radical, which is the hydroxyl radicals. The beside these organic pollutants, some are other pollutants which contain the oxygen. So these are called as miscellaneous oxygen containing compounds. First one are the alcohols. Alcohols such as methanol, ethanol, isopropanol, and ethylene glycol are also among the top 50 chemicals which are produced in very large amount, about the a million kg. So these are produced in very large amount in our environment. They are mostly these compounds are used for the manufacturing of the other compounds, such as methanol is used in the manufacturing of the formaldehyde as a solvent and mixed with the water as an antifreeze formulation. It is used in the formation of the antifreeze. Similarly, ethanol is a used and a solvent and the starting material for the manufacturing of acetaldehyde, acetic acid, ethyl ether, ethyl chloride, ethyl bromide, and other esters. These methanol and ethanol are also used as a fuel in motor vehicle with the gasoline. Similarly, the ethylene glycol is a common antifreeze compound which are present in the atmosphere. Because of their volatility, the lower alcohols, especially the methanol and ethanol, are present in the atmosphere as a pollutants. Because they are highly volatile and their vapor pressure is very high, so these are present in our atmosphere. Next type of oxygen containing hydrocarbons or pollutants are the Phenols. Phenols are the alcohol which have one OH group attached to the any aromatic ring or aryl group. They are called as water pollutant as compared instead of the air pollutant, as the size molecular weight of these pollutant is large, so they are called as the water pollutant. So phenol is also produced in very large quantity in uh, in the environment, which is used in the manufacturing of different resin polymers such as bakelite, phenol formaldehyde copolymers, and also used. These phenol are produced by the pyrolysis of the coal and are major product of the coking. Actually, the pyrolysis of coal and coking mean the thermal decomposition of the coal in the absence of oxygen, and during this process coal is converted into coke, which contain very high concentration of the carbon, and mostly it is used in the iron and steel manufacturing industries. So these are also cause the air pollution in our environment. Other pollutants are the ethers, which are present very less in our environment, but we know the flammability of the diethyl ether vapors mean actually they very quickly contact with the oxygen and cause the flammability mean they ये बहुत easily हमारे पास इनसे आग लग सकती है. The flammability hazard of the diethyl ether in a closed workspace is well known. मीन ये आग को बड़ी जल्दी पकड़ लेते हैं, मीन ऑक्सीजन के साथ रिएक्ट करके ये आग प्रोड्यूस कर सकते हैं. Some of the ethers are aliphatic ethers such as the dimethyl ether, diethyl ether. Some of the ethers are alkynyl ethers, mean they contain the triple bonds like the alkyl group, which include the vinyl ethyl ether. They are produced in the internal combustion engines. Some ethers are cyclic ether, which are one example is the of the cyclic ether is the tetrahydrofuran, which is used as a solvent and also considered as a air contaminant. These ether are relatively less reactive and less soluble in the water, so they are removed by the reaction of the hydroxyl radicals, so they react with them and then converted into different products. Other oxygen containing pollutants are ethylene oxide and propylene oxides, which act as a pollutant. These ethylene oxide are mostly highly toxic, sweet smelling, colorless, flameless, explosive gas, which is used mostly in stirrant and fumigant, which are the actually the disinfectant or the fume disinfectant. It is a mutagenic and cause the cancer, mean it may be react to form some other compound, and also a carcinogenic to experimental animals. So this is called also called as the environmental pollutants. The next type of the organic pollutant is the carboxylic acid. These are produced by the photochemical oxidation of the other compounds through gas phase reaction or by the reaction with the other compound dissolved in the aqueous aerosols. So these chemical carboxylic acid are produced by the reaction in the gas phase or in the liquid or aqueous aerosol form. They are produced by the other substances whose oxidation or simple oxidation or photochemical oxidation produce these substances. These acids are mostly the end product of the photochemical oxidation of the other products. Because of their low vapor pressure and relatively high water solubility, they are susceptible to the scavenging from the atmosphere. So these carboxylic acid can be easily removed from the atmosphere because they can be reacted with the other material, or they may be easily soluble into the water, so they can be moved out by the precipitation. So that's why the amount of the formic acid and acetic acid is not very high in the environment, because they are easily removed from the environment. So these all are the organic pollutants which are present in our environment. So that's about today's lecture. Allah Hafiz.